Welcome back, folks. It is 6:09 on this wonderful, chilly Monday evening. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather right now as we take a look outside. Of course, it's dark outside. We're going to continue to see these pretty clear skies throughout the rest of this evening here in the Grand Valley. And as we kind of shift our attention over to Montrose, we got a little bit more snow coverage in those lower elevation regions. And we're also going to be seeing some partly cloudy skies tonight and as we wake up tomorrow. Now, I also want to chat about the road conditions earlier today. Now, hopefully you stayed here in the valley, but if you did head down the I-70 corridor or south of Montrose, you probably ran into some icy, some slushy, some snowy roads. This is US Highway 6 in Silverthorne, actually earlier today. Of course, this is a little bit of a bad picture, but I want to remind you about winter driving because we're even going to notice that over Berthoud Pass, we did get a lot of snow that actually shifted off the mountain, similar to an avalanche, but just kind of a bank encompassment of all that snow falling down. 10 cars got stuff, but make sure you're slowing down and being cautious. And of course, those roads could get shut down in your winter travels in the next couple of days. And guess what? Even later this work week, there's some more fresh snow coming. So slow down, be cautious of those drivers around you, turn those headlights on, pack patience, especially because we actually have some higher wind speeds. So blowing snow is definitely an option in those higher regions. We're also going to notice avalanche danger right now through a lot of those eastern counties, Eagle County, Pitkin County, even stretching over to Grand County. In those Front Range area, that avalanche danger is at a high. So that means we're in that level 4, not quite yet extreme like how it is as we look over into those mountains in Utah, but still in that very, very high category. Please be cautious as you're headed out and about. Now, we're going to notice we do have a cold and dry mid-January expected for the Grand Valley, again, at least until the middle of the work week. We have that snow still lingering in those higher regions this evening and through tomorrow. But again, midweek, unsettled weather moving on in to even affect us locally. Now, we are still watching this very, very cold Arctic air mass continue to push all of these super, super cold temperatures down from the north of us. We're still just a little bit on the outskirts of this very, very long low pressure trough that's sweeping, of course, the nation with those cold temperatures. Statewide right now, Grand Junction 26, same in Montrose, but we are actually in some of the warmest areas of Colorado for today. We're going to notice lots and lots of negatives through that Front Range region. Craig at a negative double digit, negative 14. And we're going to notice that as we look into tomorrow, of course, we're still on the outskirts of those record low temperatures. We're still going to be feeling lots and lots of this Arctic air as we look into this southerly flow that's moving on down. We're also going to notice those high wind speeds that I mentioned. We're up to 34 miles an hour as that top wind gust in Grand Junction, 37 in Montrose, in those regions closer with a lot of that snow that we received at 36 miles an hour in Glenwood, 45 even as we look towards Aspen. Those wind chills, feeling cold. 17 is that kind of what it actually feels like outside in Montrose. 11 in Grand Junction, negative temperatures, of course, as we look into those higher regions. Now, our futurecast is going to show waking up tomorrow some pretty clear skies, but then we're fast forwarding a little bit further, Tuesday evening, some cloud coverage. And then with that cloud coverage remaining, widespread showers through Wednesday afternoon. We're going to be feeling just a tad bit of a chance for some snow, especially as we look towards the mesa. Now, in terms of those snow projections, fast forward, of course, a little bit, those Wednesday early evening hours, 1.2 inches possible in Grand Junction and getting close to those possible double-digit accumulations again in those higher regions. Now, Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast actually does have us increasing in temperatures as a high-pressure ridge moves on in closer to those weekend days. And guess what? Same kind of trend for Montrose. We're returning to those 40s towards the end of the work week and the weekend.